Guys, another one going up for sale here, Uniden's pc78XL, and this one is a made in China radio, but it's had some stuff done to it. Q5 communications sticker on top, so I can't remember exactly who did the work on this one, if that's who did the work on it or if somebody else did. But anyway, we're going to go through it and test it here. Variable power right here on the SWR cal knob, VFO windup right there, and then your, well, not on that one. Wrong switch. Your bright and dim has TalkBack. Audio. One thing I noticed, if you have this variable power all the way down, it really chokes the radio back. So, as soon as you turn it up a little bit, it comes to life. Audio, 1, 2. Audio, check. Audio. So, sounds good through the TalkBack. We'll circle back to that variable here in a second. But the TalkBack sounds good on it, working good. You can run your mic gain, pretty high, and it doesn't squeal. We'll test the windup real quick. So you guys can hear that through that radio in the background over there. So that works well. We'll just double check the receive to make sure it does receive. So crazy, like on this dummy load, the way I test them is just dummy load to dummy load, and I can literally move my hand in between the dummy load and the radio, and it'll always make the receive meter move around. So you guys can kind of see it there, but it does receive, so that's a good thing. As far as the variable goes, before we show the output, we're testing at 14.8 volts. So this is your variable all the way open, and we're on a 50 watt slug. Hello. We go from about 8 watts to about 10 to 11 average. Let's say if we want to turn it halfway down. Hello. 4 watts to 10 average. Now here's what I want to show you guys. If you turn it all the way down to nothing. Hello. It only whistles to like 2 watts. But just as soon as you crack it open a little bit, I mean, it's not even keying a watt there, maybe a quarter of a watt, it gets all of its swing back. So just know that's the way this radio responds to having that variable right there. And here's your PEP power, audio, check, audio. I actually think the batteries may be getting a little weak in my bird meter. Cause hello, audio. PEP's been showing pretty stingy on it. A lot of times that happens when these peak kits batteries get a little bit low. Check, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio. So this shows almost 30. Keep that in mind. Like I said, my batteries may be getting a little weak on my bird meter. It may actually be doing a little bit more. On the bird, that is. Dosimeter gonna show less, just the way it is. They don't read true PEP like a bird does. And who's to say the bird is the end all be all? But if you're comparing, a quality rating, the bird definitely has a higher quality rating, and that's what most people use as reference. So, always like to throw that out there, guys, because a lot of people still use dosimeters and they get hurt feelings when they get a radio that shows, 50 PEP on 1 meter, and then when they get it shows 30 or something. I mean, there's a lot of people who won't tell you guys that, and they just let you kind of figure it out on your own. But just like to put that out there. But anyway, nice radio. It's not bad at all. I mean, it is a China radio, but somebody on the other end is not going to know the difference. They're not going to be like talking to you, and they're like, oh, it's a Chinese radio. I can tell by the way it sounds. They sound the same. Chinese Cobra 29s, Philippines Cobra 29s, I don't care what anybody tells you. They sound pretty damn close to the same. Now, there are certain years that respond a little bit better to the mods, but at the end of the day, they all sound pretty damn close. All right, guys, appreciate it. Rooster in Tennessee, roostercb.com. This one's going up on the website. Trying to make some people some deals on some decent radios here. Like I said, just thinning some of these ones out. Thanks, everybody. Rooster in 10. See you. Bye.